Nintendo presents Snake, Rattle and Roll. So copyright 1989 from Rare, published by Nintendo. It actually came out in 1990. Oh man, this game's so sweet. The title's actually a little simple play on words for the for the song Shake, Rattle and Roll from good old 1950s rock and roll days. As you can hear, the music's just all kind of basic 12-bar blues rock and roll stuff, but it's so apt to the atmosphere of the game somehow. Doesn't make sense, but it somehow works. So you're quite... So yeah, this is on the NES, as you can see, but for the NES, like, this game had really good graphics back in the day. Really fast scrolling, smooth, really interesting isometric viewpoint, pseudo 3D style. It's probably a bit of practice that they got the programmer. Actually, there's only 3 people that worked on this game: a designer, a programmer, and a composer. So, yeah, one guy to design the graphics, one guy to program the gameplay, and another guy to make the music. Those are the days, that 3 people could make a game like this, not like these days where it takes hundreds and hundreds of people.
Back in the days.
Millions of dollars to make a game. One of the objects of this, when they were creating the game, was to make it the smallest file size possible for a Nintendo game. I don't know exactly how small it is, but such cool gameplay too. Like, yeah, what I was going to say anyway was that I can't remember if it was all of them or one of them, but Rare were the ones who ported the arcade game Marble Madness to the NES. So you can see that they had a bit of experience with this style of game. But so this is kind of like Marble Madness turned into a platformer, I suppose you could say.
It's only the engine, it's only the instrument of it, but to me it's still one of the greatest games on the NES, not regarding to the technique that is used, but from a gamer's aspect, you know. Still one of the greatest games on the NES, beside 20, 30 other games, but great game.
Yeah. Well, I really like, apart from all the technical aspects of how well programmed it is and how good the graphics look for a NES game. Like those little balls that they're called nibbly pibblies. And you see when it's so cool, like when you eat, when you eat a nibbly pibbly, he sort of chews it for a while and spits out the bones or something. Yeah. So cool how he spits out some bones or something after he's finished eating it. But you need to eat them to grow your tail. You can't get see there's like a way station up there near the end of the level, so you have to be a fully grown snake before you can exit and go to the next level. But yeah, once you've eaten enough nibbly pibblies and your tail, the last section of your tail is flashing, so that means you can weigh in and open the exit like I did just there. Now all I have to do is do a couple of tricky little jumps to try and get up there. And nearly, and that's the problem with this game. It's you've got to get used to that isometric viewpoint. Like the direction that you press isn't always what you think it's going to be. It's not too bad once you've got used to it. It can be really quite difficult at first. Yeah, actually, this game did get ported to the Genesis in I think it was 1993. But yeah. Don't expect to see it on the Wii Virtual Console. Yeah, Qbit. Yeah, you could say it relates to a lot of those kind of games like Qbit and Spin Dizzy Worlds and even maybe RC Pro-Am, any sort of isometric style action, Solstice. It's funny how
maybe they're using the same engine as... Sorry? It's already mentioned, you mentioned Marble Madness. They're maybe using the same engine, but the only thing that's closer to it is maybe the engine and the isometric view, that's all. But technique of the gameplay itself is a lot different to Marble Madness, for example.
yeah, like I said, it's more like Marble Madness as a platformer instead of
this is a great
marble.
game, that's right.
Yeah.
But I like that game. I rented from a video store, you know, and I got it for 2 weeks. I really loved that game.
Really? Back in the day? When it...
Yeah.
Still back in the NES days?
Yeah, of course, when it was an actual game, when it was a current game.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
I really liked it, loved it, yeah.
Yeah, a bit of sense of humour too, like the toilet seat,
it was
enemies running
also
around.
as well pretty challenging, at least the later levels.
Yeah,
even
it's
though I sometimes was a bit annoyed to, you know, get the stuff there to hit a bell and shit. It was sometimes a bit annoying.
And when you, when you think you're ready to weigh in and you get copy hit and then you have to go back and eat more nibbly pibblies. But anyway, thanks for that, guys. Hope you check out Snake, Rattle and Roll and play it for yourselves to see how cool it is.
I really thank you for that. It's been so many years, but still, as I already mentioned, it's still one of the greatest games on the NES to me, at least.
Oh, definitely,
stuff,
it's really
more
one of the top
famous
games.
Or less famous stuff, but
it's even,
was a really
I'd say
game.
it's even still one of the top games from Rare after all this time. It's right up there.